The Seattle Police Department officially has a new man at the top. Today was the first day on the job for Chief Shon Barnes. King 5's Jessica Jenner Castro sat down with him for a one-on-one this afternoon. So Jessica, your first impressions.
Yeah, hi Joyce. He struck me as a leader with a lot of experience and seems sincere about supporting his officers. He told me for the last 15 years, the first thing he does each morning is check his phone to make sure every officer got home safe overnight. He says his priorities in the first 6 months are retention and recruitment, making a crime prevention plan, increase community engagement, and work on employee safety. Welcome to Seattle.
Thank you.
Chief Barnes, tell me why you took this job.
Well, Seattle is an amazing community, as you already know. I was at the point of my career where, I was looking to think about what will be the next phase of my career, where I want to end my career at the ripe old age of 50. Thought about it for a while, talked it over with family and friends, and said, I know who I am as a police leader, as a person. I think this will be a good fit. And so the rest is history. It worked out, and I'm so excited about this opportunity.
How do you plan on recruiting more officers? There is an officer shortage right now, as you know, at SPD.
Yeah, this is an issue that many departments certainly has faced. We faced that in 2020 in Madison. We had a lot of people who were leaving, so it begins with retention. We have to do everything we can to maintain the officers that we actually have within the department. And that begins with morale. It begins with making sure that people know that they're valued, making sure that people know that they're trusted. When it comes to recruiting, we're on path now to have a very high recruiting year here in 2025, but we're not going to just rest on that. It's going to be a constant thing, right?
A lot of people feel unsafe because of violent crime, sometimes random crime, and drug use across the city of Seattle in different neighborhoods. What do you plan to do to address that?
Yeah, so feeling safe and data and statistics are two very different things. And oftentimes police departments get that confused. They tout out, hey, we reduced this crime by this amount, and they think that equates to safety, feeling safe. I don't truly believe that. It's that engagement, not just the enforcement, because when you see a police officer dealing with someone, that really doesn't make you feel safe. But when you see police officers engaging the community, working with people who are out of uniform, it creates a greater sense of safety.
The previous police chief was fired for an inappropriate relationship and then lying about it. How do you plan to restore trust in the department's leadership?
Well, trust is established one day, one person at a time. I always use the analogy, it's like building a sandcastle one grain at a time in the middle of a storm. Sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't. But I think the idea is consistency, which starts with me.
What do you think the community of Seattle needs to know about you professionally or personally?
They need to know that I don't know everything, and this job and the ongoing challenges in any city is too big for any one person, but I'm one person that's not too big for the challenge. And I'm willing to meet any challenge head on, and I think I have a group of people who will stand beside me or stand with me or stand behind me to work on some of the things that we're looking at here in Seattle.
A welcome reception for Barnes will be held tomorrow at City Hall. The City Council still needs to confirm him, Joyce, but that is expected to go through.
So just as we were hearing that he was probably going to be coming to Seattle, but we hadn't confirmed it yet, he was making national headlines for the school shooting that happened in Madison, Wisconsin. Did you ask him about that?
I did, and yeah, that's where a lot of people first saw him. He was really emotionally touched by that experience, more so than he even thought he could be. He has 3 children, 28, 16, and 13 years old, and so 2 of them are still in school, and it certainly affected him. He said, speaking to those families and dealing with the community through that entire experience. I brought a piece of paper with me because I just love this quote from him as I spoke to him. He says he's constantly learning, and that your fear of failure cannot be greater than your willingness to succeed. And that's what he's bringing to the table, he says, here to Seattle.
What a great introduction.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.